Greetings to you all. See, up to now we have completed our lesson. Today I want to going to start a new lesson. Okay. See, before going to start that lesson, I want to tell you some introduction. Okay. Have you seen at any time map of world map and the continents where it is located? Okay. See, if you have seen the world map or Indians, okay, it's all Asia continents and another continents you might have seen. Okay. See, the west side of India, okay, the west side of India, one continent is there, okay, one continent is there, okay, west side of India, one continent is there. In this continent, okay, in this continent, excuse me, so many gold mines and minerals, okay, available in this land, and these land have huge forest area. Okay, in this continent, huge forest area and so many valuable mines are available. Even petroleum, gas, coal gas, okay, that mines also available, and many different wild animals we can see in this continent, which we cannot see in any other countries also. That many different types of wild animals and different types of wild plants we can see, and it's having huge water sources also. A huge and biggest rivers are there. Okay, biggest rivers, and it is occupying so much with the that much flowing of rivers also there. Okay, and different types of plants, different types of wild animals, and it is in this continent so much area is accepted by the foresters. Okay, and different valuable mines also available. Okay, in this continent. Understood? And do you know a special thing about this continent? See, our human being first in the ancient days, okay, started in this continent. Okay, human being started their life in this continent. Then gradually they are spreading to other continents. But the first life of human beings were started in this continent. Okay, and a word by some of scholars were said that this continent for human beings, it's like a cradle. Okay, it's like a cradle. Okay, cradle. So what is a continent? It is west side to our Indians. It's having forest areas and it's having so much widthy areas of grasslands. Okay, many kilometers were occupied with the grasslands. Okay, so the speciality of the land is what? You know, Africa. Okay, if you see the world map, you can see the west side of the India. You can look at one continent here that called as Africa. So we are going to know about Africa. Understood? About Africa continent. How the climate is there in that Africa continent, and forest, rivers, mines. Okay, and how the agriculture they were doing. Okay, how the people lifestyle in the Africa. That all we are going to know in this lesson. Okay, so that is our new lesson we are going to be start. Okay, what is our lesson name? Africa. Understand? Can see here Africa, a vast plateau. Okay, Africa, a vast plateau. Yeah. Why? Okay, why it is in a vast plateau? given here. See, you can look at it, and here they gave the pics of from Africa's forest areas, pics and grass. Okay, see page number 58. You can look at the figure 6.1. Equatorial forest in Uganda. Uganda means one place, one city in the Africa. Okay, equatorial forest in Uganda. And savanna grass in Kenya. Okay, savanna grass. And the city of the Cairo by the river Nile. Okay, a biggest river is there, Nile, in the Africa continent. Okay, by side of the river, one city. That city name is Cairo. That city pic also they have given here. Okay, and you can go to the map of Africa in the page number 59. Okay, the page number 59. See that you see large plains in the interior of the continent. Only on the coast do we find a narrow plain. The rest of the continent is a vast plateau varying heights. Yes. So this land having totally varying heights of one place to another place. How they are calculating the land heights? Measuring of a sea levels. Already you have studied in your 6th class. Yeah. Look for the valleys of the Nile and the Congo. There are several mountains on this plateau. The highest peak in Africa is Mount Kilimanjaro. That where in Tanzania. Highest mount, highest peak in Africa. Okay, that which mountain? Kilimanjaro. Don't go for song. When you are listening this, the word you are going to song. Kilimanjaro. It's the highest peak in the Africa continent. So where in the place? In Tanzania. Tanzania, it is in a state in the Africa continent. Okay, understood? In India, which is the highest peak? Everest. Yes or no? Where it is? In Himalayan mountains. Okay, so same like that. Okay, highest peak in Africa is what? Mount Kilimanjaro. It plays Tanzania. Okay, and here there are long and narrow valleys in the high plateaus. There are several large lakes in this valley and even several large lakes. Okay, large lakes also there in this Africa continent. Okay, there is a region in the north where no river are to be seen. Okay, these Africans, north side, north, south, east, west. I'm sorry. North, south, east, west. Okay, so in the north side of the Africa there is no rivers. Okay, this is Sahara Desert, which receives very scanty rainfall, and there is only one river, Nile, which crosses the Sahara Desert. So north side of the Africa, okay, it's here. So much place is occupied by Sahara Desert. Okay, which desert? Sahara Desert. So in this, through the Sahara Desert, one river flow is there. That river flow called as Nile River. Okay, Nile River. Understood? So Sahara Desert, which receives very scant rainfall, there is only one river, Nile, which crosses the Sahara Desert. The region where Nile has its source receives such a heavy rainfall that there is enough water to flow across the desert into the Mediterranean Sea. Okay, so this river Nile, it is merged into the Mediterranean Sea. Okay, if you see the world map, you can understand easily. Okay, the Nile also flows through Egypt. Most of Egypt is a desert. Most of the Egypt area is desert. Desert, you know, desert, Edari. The Nile has helped civilization to develop in this desert. Okay, in this desert area, this Nile river water has helped the civilization who are living people or else plantations, right? For that. Egyptian civilization is several thousands years old. The waters of the Nile have helped to irrigate the fields of Egypt for thousands of years. Okay, so Egypt area is totally covered by the desert. This Nile river only giving the civilization to the Egypt place. To which place? Egypt place. Most of the agriculture they are going using the irrigating water from the Nile river. Understand? Next, climate. Okay, climate on the Africa continent. Okay, climate. Understood? See, if you look at Africa on the globe, you will find the equator passes through its middle. Thus, Africa is divided into northern and southern parts. Yes. If you see the globe or else world map, we are looking at equator. Globe equator, do you know? Equator, 0 degrees. Okay? 0 degrees equator passes through exactly middle of this Africa continent. So this equator dividing these continents as into north part and the south part. Okay? North parts and the south part. The zone between Tropic of Cancer and Tropic of Capricorn is the hottest region of the world. There is hardly any winter here. This is also known as the tropical region. Here, equators, this tropic of, I'll tell you here. If you see the pic of here, you can understand. Okay, equator passes through the Africa in the middle, which is either side of Tropic of Cancer, Tropic of Capricorn. Okay, this total area is so hottest in the world. Okay, this total area is so hottest in the world. Understand? Okay, that's why that place is called as tropical region. These zones, south and north of the tropic, experience summer as well as winter. They are called temperate regions. Why? Because in these regions always, why it is so hot? See, globe is like in a round shape, right? Round shape. So in this round shape, the middle class we call as equator. Okay. So middle one we call as equator, right? So near the equator only, the equator passes through the continent of Africa, right? So when it is like this, Earth, okay, when it is rotating around the sun, the major of the sun rays will be fall on here. Yes or no? When it is like this, okay, majority portion of the sun rays will be fall on here. So that's why comparing to these areas to be these areas, here in this equator place, it's have high temperature. Yes or no? It's have high temperature. So that's why these Africa continents receives high sunshine. So that's why these called Tropic of Capricorn, Tropic of Cancer. In this middle, this all area is called as temperate regions because it is so hottest. Okay, so hottest places comparing to throughout the world. Okay, so these called as temperate region. Understand? I'll continue. Here, as I told you that Africa continent, right? See, equator passes through here, so it receives more sunshine. Sun rays fall on here because the Earth structure is like a globe. It's like an around, right? So that's why. And here these all regions also receives high temperature. So that's why it is called as temperate regions. Understood? Which places? These places all called as temperate regions. Okay. So far we have been talking only about summer and winter. Okay. However, regions that are hot but receives heavy rainfall have a different climate from the hot regions that get scanty rainfall. Here, map 3, if you observe, okay, have you look in open page number of 61, okay. Here they have given two maps of Africa. In one map we are knowing about the distribution of rainfall, okay, rainfall in which regions how much, and in another natural vegetations means a forest and agricultural lands. Vegetation means don't you think any another forest and agricultural lands, okay, that we call as vegetation. See here all of you observe here in the Africa, which is having one of purple color, that area receives high rainfall. Which is having a green color, which is okay, it receives medium rainfall. Which is having a brown color, it receives low rainfall. See, you can look at here. See, mostly the middle of the part it receives high rainfall, okay, and some side, north side and south of the some places receives moderate rainfall. And as well as here you can see total this area I told you, right, the Sahara desert, yes or no, Sahara desert area receives very less rainfall, okay. And here also, okay, as I told you, Sahara deserts to the north side of Africa, okay. And here you can look at the map 4, natural vegetation in Africa, okay. See, natural vegetation, already I told you what is mean by natural vegetation, forest and agricultural lands in specific area, okay. See, here they give indication, where is the tree like indication is there, no, that is nothing but equatorial forest, means dense forest, means forest areas are more, and which they have given in this way, means a dried tree like structure they gave, right. So that symbol, where it is that symbol, that is nothing but broad leaved trees, okay, broad leaved trees and grass, okay. In that places broad leaved grass and trees were broad leaved trees and grass is there, okay. And when they have given only the color of a green, that is nothing but savanna. Savanna means a grass type, okay. Next, which they have given this color of areas, that is nothing but soft grass of high plateau. Which is in a brown color, that is mountainous, means mountains, okay. That place is occupied totally with the mountains. Which is having in a low colorish, that all desert area. Desert vegetation means in the deserts also some of the plants and animals were lived, yes or no, okay. So that called as desert vegetation. See here in the middle of the Africa, see dense equatorial forests are there. Total around the equatorial forest, huge mountains were there, and broad leaves trees were there, yes or no. And total in the middle of the portion it is having of all the savanna, yes or no, means grass, okay. And the mountains in 3-4 places it is totally occupied by the big mountains. Which is a big which is having a highest peak mountain in the Africa, Kilimanjaro, I told you, right. So which is having in this orange color is called the desert vegetation, right. In this all area it's having a desert, these areas are a desert, this is also a desert, this is also a desert, okay, here, and this is also desert, this called as Sahara desert, right. So here also some of desert vegetation is there, understand. Here our next topic is regions with the heavy rainfall. Regions with the heavy rainfall means in which regions in Africa where is the heavy rainfall is there. A large part of Africa on both sides of the equator receives heavy rainfall. Look at the regions with the heavy rainfall on the map. Map 3. Yeah, just now we have seen, right? Just now we have seen. See. And here only the equator passes, right? Here. Equator passes. Yes or no? Not here. Not here. Here. Here it is a equator passes. Yes or no? Equator. Okay. See. Equator passes. Here high rainfall as it here they gave. Okay. See, equators both sides in the Africas. Sorry, here. Equator both sides in the Africa. Okay. So heavy rainfall, high rainfall as they gave. Yes or no? See, that only they have given here. They are in central and western Africa. Okay, where is the heavy rainfall is there? No, there very central and western Africa. They have dense forest due to heavy rainfall and warm climate. Yeah, see here heavy rainfall is there, no? So due to this heavy rainfall in this area only, it's have a dense forest areas. Yes or no? Equatorial forest, dense forest area. Why? Because heavy rainfall is there, no? So that's why the forest area is more in this area. Understand? See, that is only they have given here. They have dense forest due to heavy rainfall and warm climate. Okay. Regions with moderate and scanty rainfall. In which regions is there moderate and scanty rainfall? Already rainfall map is there, no? See, in which regions? See, up of the north side of the equator and the south side of the equator, in both places some moderate rainfall is there. Yes or no? You can have it. Okay. See. Look for the region with moderate rainfall in the map 3. Yes, we have seen now. It surrounds the zone of heavy rainfall. Yes. So, moderate rainfall zone, it is surrounded with a heavy rainfall. Yes or no? It's surrounding of, see, here heavy rainfall. Moderate rainfall area, it is totally surrounding with this heavy rainfall area. Yes or no? Moderate rainfall is surrounding with the heavy rainfall area. Okay. That what? See. In the region which moderate rainfall, it rains only in the summer. Okay. I'm sorry. Here. It rains only in the summer. Whereas it rains throughout the year in the equatorial regions. Okay. In the equatorial region, throughout the year rainfall will be there, but in the moderate regions only in the summer only the place receives rainwater. Understand? See, as in our country, dry and wet seasons are the district in the zones of moderate rainfall. In Africa, due to moderate rainfall, tall grasses grows in this region. See, that's why these all places have, see here, moderate rainfall, right? So that's why grass is growing in this all moderate rainfall areas. Understand? See, in some places these grasses are so tall that even elephant can hide in them. Yes. See, even elephants also can hide in them. That much tall grasses are there. Okay. Some trees also grow between the grasses. Okay. Some trees also will grow between the grasses. This region is known as savanna. Okay. Savanna. I told you right here. Savanna. This all green field is called as savanna. What is speciality of this savanna? In this savanna, green grass, it's so much tall green grass. Okay, even elephant also can hide behind that, as well as in between the grass some trees were also grown. Yes or no? So these is called as savanna. Okay, 4 different kinds of wild animals inhabit in this region. See, okay, different kinds of, okay, map 4 we have seen different kinds of
wild animals were live in this savanna region. Okay, a very large part of Africa is extremely arid, that means dry. Large part of Africa is dry, where the rainfall is scanty or there is no rainfall at all several years. Okay, rainfall is less or else rainfall is so scanty in some places also. Okay, read the lesson.